What I used to do a long time ago, I got away from this thinking years ago at this point now, but it used to be just that. It'd be like, okay, look, let's just keep dieting. And once you start to feel more run down or more food focused and really hungry, or you can't lose weight anymore, then we'll take a diet break and then come back and maybe adjust from there. But now I'm finding there's so much more value in making sure that you at least take some diet breaks to keep you in a good spot. Not only for your metabolism and everything for the long-term results, but also it's like, why wait until you feel like hot garbage to make a change, right? Like if we can avoid you even getting to that point for the most part, that's so much better. Not only just because it sucks to feel that way, but also because a lot of people, if they wait until they get to that point, they can overdo it a lot. So like if you wait until, okay, now I'm starving and really run down and agitated, you're much more likely to start having maybe some binging behavior, some overeating patterns, and getting into effort mode, which will then only set you back. Whereas if we can just keep you in a good place because you take more frequent diet breaks and you don't get to that point, you're going to stick to the plan better and things are going to go better as a whole. So there's no one hard, steadfast rule. One thing I frequently say is I do recommend diet breaks roughly every 4 to 6 weeks or so. But again, it also depends on how far you have to go. I mean, if you have a lot of weight to lose and things are going well, we'll extend it, maybe even 8-10 weeks if things are going great and you're feeling good. But at some point, I do recommend, taking a 2-week diet break. I just find that people respond so much better coming back from a 2-week break than a 1-week break. There's even kind of sort of some research to support that in a way. I mean, we don't really know for sure, but the 2-week on, 2-week off approach, there was another diet break study that looked at 3 weeks of dieting with 1 week of diet break. It really showed no metabolic advantage. It did show advantages in being less hungry and things like that, so there was still value to it, but it didn't seem to have a metabolic advantage the way the other one did. So you could hypothesize that maybe there's something about 2 weeks versus just 1 week that really helps kind of reset things and put you into a good place. But the other thing about the 3-week, 1-week approach was that it was in leaner individuals versus a 2-week on, 2-week off approach was in obese individuals. So maybe there's something about athletes versus obese people. Maybe there's something about 3 weeks versus 1 week. All I'm saying is, in my experience as a coach, I've noticed time and time again, coming back from 2 weeks goes much better than just 1 week. So it always comes down to, time frame, preferences, and all that type of stuff, and everybody responds differently. But if you can get away with 2 weeks, I do recommend it. And I also recommend, if you take a break, you should never expect this, but it does happen probably more frequently than you think, and that is continuing to lose when you take your diet break. So you take the diet break and the weight just keeps coming down. It's like, whoa, holy crap, like how is this happening? There's a lot of reasons why that can happen. We won't get into that in this video, but if that happens, then just keep it going, right? Like if you keep losing with the higher calories, just stay with them. The longer you're on the higher calories, the better off you're going to be. And then once that stops happening, then you can come back down to your cutting calories again and get the process working. And it just keeps you in a really good spot.